Good morning. Happy Vlogmas Day 20. Only 5 more days of Vlogmas after this, right? Do you vlog on Christmas? I don't really know, but I will. I did a bike workout this morning. It was pretty fun. It wasn't my favorite. It wasn't the worst. And I was thinking of going to Dunkin' to do like a holiday drink taste test, but that just sounds really cold. So yeah, I don't know. I'll probably see you at the advent calendars later. And then this afternoon, we have some fun plans with a friend, so I will vlog that. We're gonna start with the Jam advent calendar today, so let's open up day 20. So the saying is, may your holidays sparkle, and the jam is Mirabelle Plum Spice Spread. Sorry, it's a little out of focus. I feel like that sounds like it'll be pretty good. Not my favorite, but I think it should be good. I feel like plum jam is good. All right, we're gonna open up the little gnome with the snowflake heart and see what's inside. I feel like the socks have gotten more and more festive as the days have gone by, because these are like a way more festive version of the past like plaid ones, and I think they're very cute and very Christmassy. All right, and now we're going to open up this one. What do we think this is gonna be? So it's Sunday Riley Good Genes Lactic Acid Treatment. Exfoliates the dull surface of the skin for clarity, radiance, and younger looking skin. I've heard really good things about this brand, so I'm interested to try it. I did exfoliate last night, so I'll have to wait a few days, but looks exciting, honestly. Hello, we're gonna try the plum spice spread. It smells really good. What's that noise? Okay, I can't lie, I secretly tried it, but I'm putting it on the crust of this bread. Oh my gosh, that is one of the best. That's so good. And it's very like fall. It almost tastes like apple pie, even though it's plum. So good. I'm definitely gonna put some more on this toast. But yeah, I highly recommend this. This is definitely top 3. I feel like I've said that a lot, but it just means it's really good. Ashlyn got me this like hair care set from JVN, you know, Jonathan and Vanessa's brand. So I tried out one of the products today after my shower, the air dry cream, and I don't know like how it really worked yet because my hair is still wet, but it smells absolutely amazing. Like, I would describe the smell as a mix between Fruit Loops and Sweet Tarts. So honestly, it's off to a really good start. These are the other products that came in the set. So this is the Blowout Styling Milk. This is the pre-wash scalp oil, which I should have used before I washed my hair, so I'll have to remember that for next time. I like thought about it and then I forgot, but I bet this will be one of my favorites. Clearly I should have read about like the order of using these, but I think I should have used this after my shower as well. It's an instant recovery serum, and it looks like it protects against heat, which is awesome. But yeah, I'm excited to keep trying all of these, and so far I think I'm off to a good start, because honestly, that stuff smells so good. I wonder if these will all smell the same. Hello, we are in another new location, I think. I know, well, first of all, I just finished work for the day, so now I'm just sitting at my desk. And I thought, while I was sitting here with like my computer next to me, I could go over like some books that I really liked. That way you'd maybe have some recommendations. If you have any like reading goals for the new year, if you want to get into reading. I know I mentioned earlier in the vlog that I had some fun plans this afternoon, but sadly my friend is sick, so we're gonna have to move those two after Vlogmas. So I'm sorry, you will not get to be reunited with one of my friends who hasn't been in the vlogs in probably like 5 years. So we will maybe be vlogging at that point. I don't know what's going to happen after Vlogmas, but I thought that we could go over some of my favorite books of the year. So I'm not gonna go through all of them, but like, I don't know, it would be interesting. Maybe I'll talk mostly about the 5-star books, and then maybe books that I don't think were that good, and then maybe books that, like, looking back now, because this list is kind of like, I made it throughout the whole year and like based on my feelings at the time, but maybe I could talk about ones that I thought were really good looking back. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna either way share some books with you, and yeah, hopefully it'll be kind of interesting. So I just pulled up the list, and I can say with confidence that like my top 10 were probably my 10 favorite books of the year. There are some towards the bottom of my top 5 list that I feel like could be higher up. So maybe I'll include those in ones that I think should be ranked higher. My favorite book of the whole year, and like I'm pretty sure it was, like looking back, is The Reading List by Sarah Nisha Adams. It was so good. It's not like a thriller or a romance, it's just like a fiction book. So I feel like anyone would really like it. My next favorite is controversial because some people don't like her and some people do, is Beach Read by Emily Henry. I read all 3 of her books this year and I could not put this one down. So I would really recommend that one. And then Book Lovers by Emily Henry is also, Book Lovers and The People We Meet on Vacation by her are also in my top 10 of the year. And looking back, I ranked Book Lovers higher than People We Meet on Vacation, but I think I liked that one better. But either way, you really can't go wrong. I personally would recommend Beach Read if you want to get started with her books. But I really liked all of them. Okay, so The Girls in the Garden by Lisa Jewell. I think it was like on sale on Apple audiobooks. They will have really good books for a really good deal all the time. And so I listened to that really early last year when I was like coloring. And I just feel like I had a great time listening to that book. It is a little bit of a mystery thriller, like a lot of Lisa Jewell's books. And I really like her. I've liked most of her books. So I would really recommend that one. This one was like kind of a one that surprised me that I liked. This was another one that I listened to, and it was like a good deal. So I'm like, okay, I'll get it. It's a thriller. And it was called The Face at the Window by Ruby Speechley. And it was really good. So I would recommend that, as well as The It Girl by Ruth Ware. Ruth Ware is another author that I've read so many books by. So I highly recommend like all of her books. I think last year, one of her books was like my favorite book of the year. So let's see. Oh, these are getting good. There's honestly so many good books on this list. The Love Hypothesis by Allie Hazelwood was another book. It started like the first few chapters, I was like, I'm not that into this, but then I couldn't put it down. I would say I felt that way about The Love Hypothesis, Beach Read, and The People We Meet on Vacation this year, where I like could not wait to sit down and read them. So I highly recommend that one. It was just hilarious. I laughed out loud. So I feel like that doesn't happen all the time. Another good one, this one is super popular on TikTok, was Every Summer After by Carly Fortune. I really liked that one. That's like a romance book. The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. I don't know if I said that right. That was really good. Definitely one of my favorite books of the whole year, and it's super quick to read. So if you want like a shorter book, that could be a good one. I don't know like how much further to go down this list. Okay, some other good books from this year. Let me try to find some that aren't thriller books or like fiction books. Let's see. The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg. That was probably my favorite like nonfiction book. The Happiness Advantage by Sean Achor was really good. And then I think those are all of like the self-development books that I liked, I guess. Some other good ones, just to list them off really fast. The Golden Couple by Greer Hendricks and Sarah Buchanan. It Happened One Summer by Tessa Bailey. I didn't really think I'd like that one and ended up being really good. And then what was the other one? Oh, The Mother of All Degrassi by the creator of Degrassi. I loved that show. So hearing like the whole book was so cool. I listened to that one and it was really good. And then this is a random book that I really liked. And looking back, I want to put it higher on my list. And it is called The Boys Club by Erica Katz. I read a couple of her books this year. I think I talked about it in Vlogmas actually. And I really like it. And when I look back, I feel like I was really into that book. And I feel like I could have rated it higher up on my 5-star list. So that's pretty much everything in my 5 stars. So I'm going to stop there because there's kind of a lot. I don't know, did I give out too many 5 stars? Probably. Now I'm just gonna go through some other books that I think if you want to get more into reading, or if you just want something like kind of chill to read, these are some recommendations. So I really liked One True Loves by Taylor Jenkins Reid, but I know a lot of people don't like that one, but I really liked that one. It was super quick for me to read. Let's see. My Oxford Year by Julia Whalen. I love Julia Whalen. She narrates so many books that I listen to. So I don't know, she's really, really good narrator for books. And I really liked that book. The Friend Zone and Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez are super good. And then the, what is it? What is the name of that series? Like the Brown Sisters. There's Get a Life, Chloe Brown, Act Your Age, Eve Brown, and then what's the other one? I ranked them all pretty high. Oh, Take a Hint, Danny Brown. Those were all really good and really funny. I feel like the lighting just drastically changed in my videos. Okay, let me just keep going. I'm trying not to list literally every single book ever. Okay, so other random books that I thought were pretty good. I don't even know. I feel like there were a lot that I was like, I probably should have given lower scores to, I'm not gonna lie. I'll give you my 2-star books. So Maybe Someday by Colleen Hoover is probably one of the worst books I've ever read. And she actually has a whole series based on those books. And the other one, Maybe Not, also got 2 stars. I think the other one, Maybe Now, I gave 3 stars to because it was the least horrible to listen to. Because I think I listened to that one. The Good Daughter. Connor and I think that's the one Connor and I listened to when we were on our road trip. And we both couldn't wait for it to be over. It was so bad. Pieces of Her by Karen Slaughter. Absolutely so boring. And it's crazy because there's like a whole TV show about it, I'm pretty sure. It was so boring. I think I will leave it off at that. Overall, a pretty good year of books. And I'm still trying to finish The Brightside Running Club by Josie Floyd, but I really like it. I've just been like bad at reading a lot in the afternoons, like after work. So I'll probably finish it and it'll probably get 4 or 5 stars. So I feel like that book isn't like super talked about. I can't even remember how I ended up reading it, but yeah, that is my little book chat. Let me know what your thoughts are, or if you have any book recommendations for me, because you already know I'm always reading or listening to a book. So yeah, I will see you guys later in the vlog.